Welcome to the eighth part of this question answer solving session. So we'll start from question number 36. So the question here is given that the number of cracks in a section of highway that require repair is assumed to follow Poisson distribution with a mean of 3 cracks per kilometer. The probability that there are no cracks are required repair in 6 kilometers of highway is. So we have to find this solution. So to solve this, let us assume that let x be the number of cracks in 6 kilometer highway. Okay. Now it is given here that x follows Poisson distribution. Okay. Now our required probability is, because it is given that the number of cracks in the section of highway that requires repair is assumed to follow the Poisson distribution with mean 3 cracks per kilometer. So the probability that there is no cracks that required in 6 kilometers. So just follow this value properly. So we can write it that x follows Poisson distribution with 18. So the required probability will be is equal to probability of x is equal to 0 is equal to e to the power minus 8. So the correct answer option will be option A. Okay. Now in question number 37, they have asked that the probability density function, that means PDF, of the time to failure of an electronic component in a copier is this value, this relation. So the probability that the component lasts more than 200 years before failure is. So to find out this probability, let us assume that x be the random variable denoting the time to failure of the component. Okay. So the required probability is equal to P of x greater than 200. Okay. Is equal to 200 to infinity 1 by 100 e to the power minus x by 100 dx. It can be written as e to the power of minus 200 by 100 is equal to e to the power minus 2. Okay. So the correct answer will be option number D. Okay. So the correct answer option 30 of question number 37 is option D, that is equal to e to the power minus 2. Now let's come to the question number 38. It's a lengthy question. Here they have asked that the two variable x and y have the least square regression lines x plus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. And 4x plus 9y plus 1 is equal to 0. Then means x bar and y bar and the correlation coefficient between x and y are. So we have to find out the correlation coefficient between x and y. Okay. So to solve this, assume that the regression of x on y is, so regression of x on y is x plus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to minus 4y minus 3, right? If you just adjust it. So the regression of y on x is, so the regression of y on x is 4x plus 9y plus 1 is equal to 0. It implies y is equal to y is equal to minus 4 by 9x minus 1 by 9. Okay. Then the r square, which is the product of regression coefficient. So then r square, that is the product of regression coefficient is -4 into -4/9 is equal to 16/9, which is greater than 1. Okay. Now this is not possible, right? So this is not possible as per the law. So the regression of x on y, is 4x plus 9y plus 1 is equal to 0. And the regression of y on x is x plus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. So from this we have found that the regression coefficient of x on y is -9/4 and y on x is -1/4. So from this, therefore, the regression coefficient of x on y is -9/4 and y on x is -1/4. Okay, so now the value of r square will be nothing but the product of these two values. So r square will be -9/4 into -1/4, that is 9/36. So r square is equal to, if r square is equal to 9/36, then r will be -3/4, that is almost is equivalent to -7.5 minus 0.75. So r will be -3/4 is equal to -0.75. Sign is negative. Why I am using only the negative sign? As sign of regression coefficient is negative. So as sign of regression coefficient is negative. Okay. Note that x bar and y bar satisfy both the regression equation. Okay. Note that x bar and y bar both satisfy the regression equation. Okay. Therefore, by solving, therefore, x plus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0 and 4x plus 9y plus 1 equal to 0. Now, if we just solve these two equations, we will find that the x bar will be, sorry, by solving, we will find that x bar is equal to 23/7 and y bar is equal to -11/7. Okay, so we have already found the three required value, that is x bar is equal to 23/7, y bar is equal to -11/7, and the where is that other value, that is r is equal to -0.75 and r is equal to -0.75. So the correct option in this case will be option B. Okay, look, here we have satisfied these three values, this value, this, and this. Okay, so the correct answer will be option B. Okay, now let's jump to the question number 39. Here they have given a table. Suppose x and y have the joint probability described in this table below. Okay, now we have to solve that this p of y equal to 3 given x equal to 1. Okay, let's rewrite this equation again. This relation again. P of y is equal to 3 given x equal to 1 is, it can be written as p of x equal to 1, y is equal to 3 divided by p of x equal to 1. Okay. Now p of x equal to 1, it can be written as p of x equal to 1, y equal to 0, right? Plus p of x equal to 1, y is equal to 1, plus p of x equal to 1, y equal to 2, plus p of x equal to 1 and y equal to 3. This relation can be written. So just put this value here. Now when p of x equal to 1 and y equal to 0, the value will be 0. When x equal to 1 and y equal to 1, the value will be 1/8, right? So in this manner, if we just put the value from the table, we will find 0 plus 1/8 plus 2/8 plus 1/8, that is equivalent to 1/2. Okay. Now we have to find the question here. The question is given here. P of y equal to 3 given x equal to 1, right? So P of y equal to 3 given x equal to 1. is nothing but the ratio of 1 by 8 by 1 by 2. Why? Because in this case, we have found that P of x equal to 1 is 1 by 2, and P of y equal to 3 is P of x equal to 1 equal to 3. So the value is here, it is 1 by 8. So just solve this and we will find the value is 1 by 4. That is equivalent to option number B. So the correct answer for the question number 39 is B. Let's go to the question number 40. This is the last question of the statistics part. After that, we will start from our ninth part, the different module. So in this question, in the question 40, they've asked that suppose x1 and x2 are two independent random variables with mean mu1 and mu2 and variance sigma1 square and sigma2 square. Then the correlation between y1 is equal to a11x1 plus a12x2 and y2 is equal to a21x1 and a22x2 is. So we have to find the correlation between these two values. Okay. So now the correlation between y1, y2 is equal to, we know the formula, covariance of y1, y2 by root over of variance y1 into variance y2. Okay. Now x1 and x2 are independent. We know that. Since x1 and x2 are independent, so covariance of x1, x2 will be 0. Okay. So covariance of y1, y2 will be covariance of a11 x1 plus a12 x2 comma a21 x1 plus a22 x2. Okay. Now to solve it, the next line is, I'm starting from here because it's a lengthy line. So a11 a21 variance of x1 plus a11 a22 covariance of x1 x2 plus a12 a21 covariance of x2 x1 plus a12 a22 variance of x2. If we just expand, we will find this result. And then let put the formula here. So it will, so we know that the covariance value will be 0. So final value will be a11 a21 sigma 1 square plus a12 a22 sigma 2 square. Okay. Now the variance of y1 is equal to a11 square variance of x1 plus 2a11 a1 covariance of x1 x2 plus a12 square variance of x2, that is equivalent to a11 square sigma 1 square plus a12 square sigma 2 square. Okay. Similarly, for value variance, to find out the value of variance of y2 is equal to a21 square variance of x1 plus 2 of a21 a22 into covariance of x1 x2 plus a22 square variance of x2. So it can be written as a21 square sigma 1 square plus a22 square sigma 2 square. Okay. So the answer will be option number C, where we find that they have asked that the correlation between these two equations, we have to find the relationship. So here we have already find the value of variance of y1 y2 and covariance of y1 y2. Okay. So just put these values here, these and this, and you will find that it is similar with option number C. Just put these values in the formulating term. I have formulated this earlier. This is the formula of correlation coefficient. Just put the value of covariance of y1, y2, variance of y1 and variance of y2 here, and you will find the answer will be option C. So the correct answer will be option C. Okay. So this is it for this part. This is enough for this part, and we will begin in the next. That is will be the ninth lecture. And in this ninth part, we will start with data interpretation. Thank you.